Shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks! So with everything that just went down in the Ninjago community in terms of new information and leaks, as expected, the community has absolutely just shot up in terms of activity. It hasn't quite been this active since Crystalized, which again really isn't surprising at all. Besides all of that though, to coincide with all of this exciting new information, I wanted to follow things up today with a new video discussing what I find to be arguably the most interesting part of this new information, and also, this is easily the best topic we can discuss when it comes to coming up with actual theories, which is basically what we do best on the channel. Now then, the actual basis for this particular theory, if you will, is this image up on screen right now. As you can see, a very blurry image of Lloyd in United. Now, while this image is very blurry, oh, well, that's actually it. There's no kind of catch here. That's it. As you can see, this theory is just going to be me, essentially completely clutching at straws here, as I'm literally just going off of this one image. So definitely do not take anything I say here as a fact, especially now more than ever with all of my other theories, as I think that this one could easily just be wrong. Regardless, though, we do have a few things to discuss, and we do have some things to get into, so let's talk about this. First of all, this theory isn't one I actually came up with at all, so I can't take credit for this in the slightest, but I've seen it mentioned here a few times over the internet, so I wanted to bring it up here in a video as well. And this is the fact that the reason Lloyd doesn't have his green eyes in this particular image is actually because of the fact that he gave his powers up for a new ninja to take his place, maybe a child of his or something. Now, this theory is interesting, and it ties into all of those other wild theories we've had surrounding Ninjago United to begin with. So, yeah, that is the first theory here. The reason I do want to just go ahead and claim this as fake is because I just don't think this would happen in any realistic world, and it definitely wouldn't be his son or anything, as, well, from what we can see here, he doesn't look older or anything, which basically instantly discredits this entirely. Unless he does actually do this, but it's just for some other form of new guy that's obviously not his son or anything, and is maybe a similar age to him that they found. Not sure how that would work, and all of the ins and outs of that do get quite blurry, but it's something to work with, and it's a theory here that exists. It's something to keep in mind, I guess, but just keep in mind, me personally, I really do not believe in this one. I just need to reiterate that again. Our next theory, well, this isn't really much of a theory, but just a general observation. Lloyd's lost his powers again. Wow. This alone is worth talking about on its own, as over the past few years now, the ninja have lost their powers a lot. So why did Lloyd lose them here? We don't know, to put it simply. I doubt it's Vengestone related again, as that is especially repetitive considering the events of Crystalized, but maybe this new villain has the power to, like, remove elemental powers or something for a limited time? It's definitely something interesting to think about here. Other than that, I'm not sure what could have caused them to lose their powers again, but maybe it's another Aspheera staff situation, where this new villain can kind of just, like, suck out the elemental powers and can just kind of take them for himself or herself or whatever. Something to keep in mind, I guess. I can't think of any other logical reasoning as to why Lloyd would have lost his powers aside from this, though. But it's something very interesting to keep in mind. And I guess the least flattering observation here is just the fact that maybe they didn't add in the green eyes yet, as this is maybe early animation or something. But again, that doesn't really sound right, as the image in which this was posted is basically in a dubbing studio. So they were kind of making the voices or whatever for the Ninjago characters in Chinese for Chinese people to watch in China. So it wouldn't make sense that they were following along with unfinished animation, if that makes any sense. So I think this one can definitely be discredited once more. With all of this being said, though, I hope you did enjoy this little look into this. There's a lot of different topics to discuss with this, and I hope you did enjoy this one. With all of this being said, though, be sure to leave any of your own thoughts and opinions on this down below in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts regarding this. If you did enjoy today's video, though, be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe for more, and hit the notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new videos whenever I do first release them. And with all of this being said, I'll see you all very soon for my next one. Goodbye.